You'll never ever beat the smell of freshly ground coffee. Right, welcome back to the channel and welcome to my home. Obviously a lot of things are going on at the moment and it's a bit of a weird time, a bit of a weird feeling, but I am camped out at home, not in isolation, just we've decided as a company it's probably best if we put a few systems in place. Everything is still working, the roastery is still functioning, we're still getting coffee out to our customers and to people online. My dining room has now become the cupping lab. Obviously breakfast didn't go to plan, Jude didn't want to eat his porridge, so I'm going to finish that off. But just to sort of reiterate and maybe put a bit of a message out there, just to say obviously we want to keep consistency. We're a small business, we rely on coffee sales which are going to dramatically reduce over the next sort of couple of weeks from what I can see and what the government are planning. So really I just want to keep a bit of consistency and maybe just have a bit of a light-hearted diary of what I'm up to on my daily sort of work days, working at home. If I can give you any tips for how I've made it comfortable for us working at home. My partner, she's working at home as well, so there's both of us, and as you can see we've got a 2-year-old, so it's going to be pretty interesting, but we're trying to make it work. Just go into a little bit because I think it's mega important, but I think it's a little bit uncertain what's happening at the moment with shops closing, schools closing and everything like that, so we're just sort of trying to weather the storm, if you want to call it that. We're just trying to sort of stay consistent. The message I would like to send out is obviously independent businesses, small businesses like ourselves really need the support, and we're just going to try and keep ticking over. We've got some strategies in place which I think we're going to roll out over the next couple of days, which we'll post out on social and just let everybody know what we're trying to do to sort of combat this issue. And obviously health is paramount for us as a company, and we want everybody to be healthy, so we've put a few things in place that's allowing us to sort of work from home, operate emails remotely. Obviously the roaster's still going, we're doing different shift patterns and things like that, so we're not in there at the same time, but we're just trying to keep a concise head on things and just get things going. But what I'm going to do is for however long I'm in this house, I'm going to call on my inner Casey Neistat and do a bit of a daily vlog and sort of do some brewing. I mean, being at home since Monday has given me a chance to sort of just look at the house really and just sort of see that I have got a hell of a lot of coffee equipment that is relict I just haven't used for a long time, which I'm probably going to get out and have some experiments. Still want to do coffee and hummus, might make some hummus if you're interested in that. But today we'll just start with the cafetiere basically, and you know that we bang on about this all the time, how good the cafetiere is, but I think if this does reach anybody else, more of an audience, this is just the easiest way to brew delicious coffee and get excellent results, and it's pretty easy. Recipe I use, you probably heard me bang on about this, 50 grams of coffee ground, medium fine. Obviously if you get it pre-ground that's cool, it's probably, if you go to a coffee roaster you'll probably get the right consistency. Bang that in the cafetiere, get the kettle boiled, which we'll do now. Just have a bit more of Jude's porridge. Don't forget your scales. One little thing I've added actually is I just 200 grams of water in there, and then create some turbulence. Coffee industry has some awesome words: turbulence, extraction, sort of calibration, all that sort of stuff. So cause some turbulence, get that coffee fully saturated, fill it up to 800 grams of water. I've got 2 stories. I brought that home at the weekend, and you want to let that sit for 4 minutes. Like I said, it's a bit of a strange time, so I think we just try to keep a level head, keep some consistency. We know that business is probably going to drop off a little bit, so it's massively important that we sort of support local businesses, and we're an independent ourselves, and you guys make up the bulk of how we make our money. So we need to just bear that in mind as this time goes, and just sort of stick together. Community, if you've got a local coffee shop, I'm sure like they haven't been told to close yet, but if you can support them in any way possible. I know I've seen a lot of coffee shops that we supply that are doing sort of local takeaways or local delivery services, but just whatever they're doing, just get out there and support them. And yeah, I mean, this is the time to brew delicious coffee at home. There'll be a lot of people in exactly the same situation as me who need to brew coffee, and even in a time of crisis, I believe we still need delicious coffee. Right, 4 minutes is up. This is an IKEA little purchase. I think it was about, I don't know, I think about £4 or £5 or something, so it's relatively cheap. I've just thrown the filter away on the top and then break the crust, get rid of some of that foam on the top. You don't have to worry too much, but I just like to get rid of a little bit of that, anything floating around on the top, and just leave that for another, well, as long as you can really. I normally leave it for about 6 to 10 minutes. I mean it's going to be too hot to drink now anyway, so leave that. So hopefully this will be a daily vlog. I do it Monday to Friday. I think the weekends are going to be for us as a family to get out there and get into the fresh air, I guess. I mean, we'll just talk about coffee. There'll be in every daily video I'm going to be doing something around coffee. So I'll have a think and I will make it different, maybe brewing on different brewing applications that I've got lying around the house. I've got an old espresso machine there that guy gave me, which he got because he used to teach before this. Got his DT instructor to take the bottom of the portafilter off to make it naked, so it's been sat there for ages. I've never had a go of it, so that'll be interesting. And then yeah, as the days go on, we'll figure out, keep up to date, and just keep logging in. Right, 6 minutes done. I'm going to go in because I haven't had a brew this morning as I waited for this video, but everything should have sunk to the bottom, and you should get quite a nice, if you have a look, quite a nice cinnamon-free sweet coffee. Obviously the coffee's got to be decent, that's in there. But that's it, first video, first vlog, kept it nice and short and sweet. I'll keep checking in on a regular basis. Hopefully I can provide a little bit of light-hearted entertainment along with all the worry and the concern that's going on out there. But I just want to say a couple of things. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being loyal customers. Be kind to each other. Stay safe, stay focused, and drink delicious coffee.